Hello, BEOI Facilitator. The purpose of this video is to walk you through the course itself so that you can better understand what your responsibilities are as you begin to facilitate this course. We'll start here on the home page, and you'll notice that there are items that are red text. Those are items that you will need to address and fix with each run of this course. You'll see that mostly this is like which section of BEOI this is, and then which dates that it runs. So this will need to be addressed each time you prepare to teach this course. You'll also need to change your names and or names to list them here for easy access, and update the Zoom session link. We are no longer using TechConnect. We are using our 4cd.zoom.us account to create a shared link that we will paste here. Please also add the meeting ID and the password if you are creating a password for your event. We ask that you do not make any structural updates to this course as we move forward. And in order to better prepare you, we have created a facilitators module here for you. So let's walk through each part of the module. Currently, you're watching the welcome video that helps you walk through this course. The next step is to read the facilitator's guide, where we have some agreements that the DDEC PD team has agreed upon for facilitators to follow. One of which is, as mentioned, no major edits to the structure or content of the course. The homepage should stay the same, as well as assignment titles, assignment content, and all other pages within this course. If you feel like there should be any sort of update or a page that should be added for support, please reach out to Joanna Miller to get some understanding of where and how we can add those in. If that page is approved, it might best fit in our resources and tips module, which I'll go over shortly. There are also template pages, so if again that page is approved to be added, you have a course design module in which there are templates for each page that you can create so that they all follow the same format, and that will again lead to better student success. So create and share a Zoom meeting information using 4cd.zoom.us account. We are no longer using TechConnect as mentioned, and you'll put that on the home page as well as other pages where the Zoom information can be found, such as the Zoom page that has all of the information on there. Please, for each meeting, turn on live captions as that meeting begins. Nobody needs to self-identify, so we just want to assume that somebody needs the support of those live captions. If you are unsure of how to do so, there are some linked instructions here to walk you through that process. There is a welcome letter in which you will send out 1 week prior to the course's start date. There is an accessible version that you may use to attach to your email. Once you open this version, you can make your own copy, and you'll need to do the same just like you would on that home page. Update the dates. Notice that things are highlighted on here for you to take care of, so go ahead and make those updates. And you'll see that there are a couple of tips that we've added in here to support an accessible experience for your incoming learners. Please update also the welcome letter that's in the orientation module itself. There is a page that is built with the welcome letter on it, so you'll need to update these dates and any information that it looks different in the welcome letter. And then lastly, you'll want to complete the items on the facilitator checklist, which we'll go over shortly. A few tips as you begin. These are just tips collected from previous facilitators, so feel free to take a look through the tips and get an idea of what you might need to do in order to support your faculty students as they take this course. And here's the aforementioned facilitator checklist. So once you click on this link, it will force make a copy for you, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. And you'll go through and begin to check off the things that you are completing in order to prepare for the course to begin. So this item should be done prior to the course's start. So once you click on this link, it will say, would you like to make a copy? And you will select make a copy. Once you are in the checklist, you'll notice that the first item is to make a copy of the checklist, which you've done, so you may check it off. If you are facilitating with another person, you may want to add names as part of the task here. You'll see there are a handful of things that you'll want to take care of before the course begins. So get to these items here, read through them, make sure that you take care of each one, and then you'll see that there's also a listing for when and where you should be contacting students throughout the whole course. This is another item that's also referenced in our checklist, but it is here for easy access. These are all the pages that will need to be updated with each run of this course. So the page is linked, and it also details what exactly you'll need to update here. So, I can click on roles and expectations and know that I need to update the contact information for the campus people who are supporting the high needs. Or I can click here and know that I need to update the due dates and then check to make sure that the campus videos are relevant. So this is just for each run of this course. Here are all the things that you need to update in one place. One thing that we'd all like you to review is our shared folder. The DDEC PD team created a folder in which you have access to all the files and things that you may need as this course runs. If you'd like to add contents to the folder, please reach out to Joanna to do so. Once you access this folder, you'll see there's your copy of the welcome letter, your copy of the syllabus, and the BEOI logo images, and all of those things can be found there. And the last thing you'll come back to as the course has ended, so end of course, you'll want to complete our anonymous facilitator feedback just so we can better provide for you as we continue on with this course. So that's just a quick walkthrough of our facilitator expectations. You'll see that here's the course design module in which I mentioned there are many templates for you to take a look at. The course is just designed by modules, so we have a course Q&A for students to ask questions as the course continues on. Orientation module, and you'll see in each module there are text headers that help delineate what work is happening. So we have our orientation work here, technology resources, and orientation assignments. Modules are built out from there. There are 4 learning content modules, again, that have the text here to delineate what we are doing in each one. And there's also design assignments so students know once they get through the reading that they are ready to complete their assignments. So like I said, there are 4 modules. The last module here is a resources and tips module, so nothing for them to do, but this could also be helpful for you as you are referencing folks to either some nice interesting course design pieces, or if you've got people who are ready for advanced course design, those are there for you as well. If you have questions as you facilitate this course, please reach out to Joanna Miller, and we hope you have a fabulous facilitation.